One of the biggest problems in the world today? Projecting assumptions instead of seeing the truth. We think we know what's happening, but what if we're completely wrong? The reality we assume isn't always the reality that is. And our assumptions might be costing us real connections. How many times have we looked at someone and thought we knew exactly what they were doing? Maybe it was a coworker whispering in a meeting, so we assumed they were talking about us. Maybe it was a stranger acting unusual, and we just knew something was off about them. But what if we were wrong? What if what we perceived had nothing to do with the truth? This is how rumours start. This is how misunderstandings turn into lifelong resentments. It happens in friendships, in workplaces, in families, even in global conflicts. We assume, we judge, and we act before ever taking the time to ask what's really going on. So here's the truth. Perception is not reality. And when we act on assumptions, we don't just get the story wrong, we hurt people in the process. What if someone we've been judging all this time was actually up to something good, but we just never took the time to ask? Why assumptions are so dangerous? Our minds love to fill in the blanks, but sometimes they fill them in wrong. Instead of seeing what is, we see what we expect, and then we treat that expectation like truth. The reality gap. What we assume versus what's true. Situation 1. Person standing alone in a park at night. Assumption. They must be up to something suspicious. Reality. They're waiting for a lost friend or are gathering their thoughts after a stressful day. Situation 2. Someone crouching down and picking up something off the ground. Assumption. They must be weird. Who picks up dirt in public? Reality 1. They're gathering a soil sample to test for contaminants that could impact local wildlife. Reality 2. They dropped an expensive gemstone from a piece of jewelry and are desperately searching for it. Situation 3. A co-worker declines an invitation to an event. Assumption. They don't like the group. Reality. They have family responsibilities or personal matters to attend to. Why we must break the assumption cycle. Assumptions kill real understanding. Acting on false assumptions creates unnecessary conflict and division. Jumping to conclusions destroys opportunities for connection. The solution? Start asking the right questions. Instead of assuming, let's ask, what is your vision for the future? What plans are you working on? What dreams do you have for your life? When we replace assumptions with real conversation, we build bridges instead of walls. Why this matters for our future? The people who ask questions get the real story. The people who assume, they stay stuck in their own limited version of reality. The question is, what kind of people do we want to be? Take care. Talk soon.